So my first time coming was in December, and the last thing that I remember in December was, please come back, and now you treat me to this. Thank you. So a couple context things. My shirt, bro, my name is Mr. Colding. I'm an elementary music teacher. So this poem is a little bit for all teachers. Happy summer break. And also happy Pride for everybody. There's a little bit of that in this. And it's called Bad Vibes. One day before class, a student told me that they didn't want to come into my classroom. Mr. Colding, they told me, you got bad vibes. In music, vibes is the shorthand name for vibraphone. Vibraphone, a metallic barred pitched percussion instrument. It's named a vibraphone for rotating flat metal discs inside the resonator tubes that can spin together. This causes the instrument to produce its namesake vibrato effect. The vibraphone also has a sustain pedal similar to a piano and is typically played by using mallets to strike the bars. So why am I bad vibes? I have a theory. Let me show you some theory. I have the nerve to strike nerves. Now let me strike these chords step by step. Let me produce you a list in scalar harmonies. First, the root, the tonic. My discs don't spin. I strive so hard to be perfect that I aim for clear tone, making me essentially a regular metallophone. Plain, not special, elementary. Minor second. My mallets have this ability to slur. Legato articulation becomes a lisp every so often. Major third. My temper is so short you think I'd lost my sustain pedal. One can only say sit down or stop talking so many times. I said sit down. Breathe deep, count to 4, breathe out. 1, 2. If you don't sit down, I will perfect fourth. Major. Is anybody really perfect? I like the beautiful sheen of rosewood like other xylophones and marimbas. I shine so silver because I forgot to put on lotion today and yesterday and the last week. Perfect fifth. Major. Is anybody really perfect? I put on nail polish for the first time as a teacher a few months ago. My students told me that makeup is for girls. Apparently my timbre is a little too bright, a little too happy, a little too jovial, a little too vibe, an emotional reaction to the aura or energy felt to belong to a person, place, or thing. Minor 6. My resonators aren't cut correctly. This symphony, no symphony is looking for instruments that can be heard and heard well with clear intent, clear understanding. Diminished or minor 7th. Am I strong enough? Am I present enough? Am I even a percussion instrument? Stand tall, have good posture, be direct or they'll play you like a fiddle. Perfect 8th. Is anybody really perfect? An eighth is also called an octave, the same tone as the root, but at a higher frequency. My discs don't spin. I strike the bar with all my might and aim for a clear and perfect tone, but my instrument, my body, nobody is really perfect. After a little bit of arguing and an empty threat to call home, we make it into the room. Today, kids, we'll be talking about a bourdoon, a repeated pattern that supports the melody. Take off your notes until you have only C and G. This is called a perfect fifth. Mr. Colding, the kid stands up and replies, that's gay. Bad, a poor quality or low standard. Bad, not such as to be hoped for or desired. Bad, failing to conform to standards of moral virtue or acceptable conduct. Tonic, aim for perfect tone. Major third, manage your temper. Major fifth, remember who you are. Minor 7th, and be present. Remind yourself of the dominant chord, teacher you are. Aim for good vibes, and then ask them with a smile, may you sit down and please stop talking.